Welcome to another deep dive.
Yeah.
We're going to be taking a close look at a piece of local life today. Mm-hmm. Really amazing.
Yeah.
Just how much happens in a community, even a community like ours.
Right. Well, it's interesting because people, I think, often think about, national news or international news.
Right.
But when it comes down to it, what really affects our day-to-day lives is what's happening right here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In our own backyard.
In our own backyards. And this is all about that.
Yeah. So in this deep dive, we're going to be your guides to all this information.
We're going to look beyond the surface of these announcements and really understand what stands out, what might pique your interest, maybe even offer some unexpected value.
Yeah, okay, so let's unpack this thing.
Right.
Just flipping through, the first thing that jumps out at me is the sheer number of local events and cultural happenings.
Oh, yeah.
And quite a few of these are kicking off right now.
Like right now as we speak.
Like right now.
Yeah.
So take the Agave Heritage Festival, running from today, April 10th to the 13th.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's not just a food festival, is it?
No, not at all.
It's much more than that.
What's fascinating to me here is how it seems to connect the dots between the agave plant itself and the broader cultural landscape of the borderlands.
Right, and that's really what caught my eye, too.
Yeah.
Because it's not just about, let's go out and drink some tequila or mezcal.
Right.
It's really about looking at the agave plant and its cultural significance, its sustainable aspects, the commercial aspects, its deep historical ties.
Mm-hmm. You see the range of activities, seminars, trade shows. They even have field trips planned.
Yeah.
Which suggests a real depth of exploration.
Yeah, and I noticed they've got spirit tastings featuring things you can't even find in the U.S.
Oh, wow.
Which really hints at how
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really unique in this connection to international agave culture.
It makes you realize that,
Right.
Southern Arizona and the borderlands is really part of this larger global context of agave appreciation.
Yeah, and it's not just about,
Right.
It's not just a tortoise thing.
Yeah.
It's got this much deeper, richer, significance, and an art exhibit too.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not
It's really like a multi-sensory experience.
Yeah.
You're going to see things, you're going to taste things, you're going to learn things. And with experts from all over the world presenting, it's a chance to really tap into some serious knowledge about the agave plant and its history and its uses.
And plus, knowing that some of the events are free
Oh, right.
makes it something that,
You're more accessible.
a lot of people can experience.
Right, which is fantastic.
Okay, so now, also on the cultural front, and this one's running through April 13th,
Okay.
we have the Arizona International Film Festival. Now, this one's been around for a while, hasn't it?
It has. It really has. It's actually the oldest film celebration in Arizona,
Oh, wow.
which says a lot, I think, about the local passion for independent filmmaking. They're showcasing 24 features and 70 shorts from 19 countries.
Yeah.
Which really highlights this commitment to diverse voices and perspectives in cinema.
And you think about the venues, too, like the screening room, the historic Hotel Congress.
Oh, yeah, those are great spots.
It just adds to the whole atmosphere.
Right, it's not just about the films themselves, but where you're seeing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those iconic local spots really add to the experience.
Okay, so now for a little bit of a change of pace.
Okay.
If you're drawn to a bit more of the local history and kind of small town charm, we've got the Tombstone Rose Festival happening this weekend, too, April 11th to the 13th.
Tombstone. Yeah, well, that immediately brings to mind that Old West history,
Right.
gunfights and saloons.
Right.
But the Rose Festival offers kind of a different lens
Yes.
through which to view the town, focusing more on community and tradition. And I have to say, the Rose Court crowning
Yeah.
sounds like a lovely, almost timeless event.
It does. And then they have a parade down Allen Street on Saturday,
Oh, fun.
followed by music and dancing.
Yeah.
It really paints a picture of a charming, very local celebration.
It does. It sounds very festive.
And then, I love this, they've got an 1880s fashion show on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
That's a fun way to connect to the past.
It is. It's a reminder that Tombstone's story is about more than just, shootouts.
Okay.
It's about the people and their traditions and how
Yeah.
they celebrate their community.
Absolutely. Okay, so looking ahead to Saturday, April 12th, we've got the 47th annual blessing of the Sonoyta Vineyards.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
So for anyone who is interested in Arizona's kind of growing wine scene.
Right.
This sounds like a must
Well,
attend.
absolutely. And, it's interesting because the Sonoyta Elgin area has really established itself
Right.
as, a significant wine region. And this blessing marks the start of the growing season and the chance to taste new local releases.
Right.
Hear some live music, meet the people behind the wines. It's a fantastic opportunity for enthusiasts
Yeah.
and anyone curious about discovering something new.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, mark your calendars for that one.
Okay, so also on the 12th, we have the Westfest Street Fair in Sierra Vista.
Okay.
This sounds like a great way to see what local businesses and artisans have to offer.
Yeah. These kinds of street fairs, they're really the backbone of a community.
Yeah.
Offering a platform for local businesses, craftspeople
Right.
to connect with residents and with food and a beer garden, live entertainment set up to be a really enjoyable community gathering.
And they've got,
Oh, and I saw they have a professional chalk artist, which is kind of a unique touch,
yeah, something you don't see every day.
Not something you see every day, exactly.
Okay, so here's something really unique.
Okay.
Hummingbird banding at San Pedro House. And they've got this on multiple dates, including April 12th.
Oh, wow.
Now, the San Pedro River is such an important migratory corridor, isn't it?
It is. It is. It's incredible the sheer number of hummingbird species that pass through there, up to 10.
Wow.
Which is just remarkable.
Yeah.
And this banding program offers a rare glimpse into ornithological research. You can actually see these tiny, vibrant birds up close.
Wow.
Understand how scientists track their populations.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's free to observe makes it an incredibly accessible educational experience.
Absolutely. Okay, so for something completely different, that same evening, Planetarium is having a laser light music night.
Ooh,
Laser Floyd, who doesn't love some Laser Floyd?
a classic.
A classic, yeah. And they've got these different themes, Prince, Queen, 80s music.
Those are good.
Yeah, I mean, it's really gonna...
Gonna resonate with a lot of people.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, combining music with the visuals of a laser show in a planetarium setting.
Uh-huh.
It's always a cool experience.
Yeah,
And you get access to the science exhibits as part of the admission.
nice.
So that's an added bonus.
It is. Okay, so now for sports fans, we've got the Tucson Sugar Skulls
Oh, yeah.
Indoor Football League having their home opener on April 12th
Against the Jacksonville Sharks.
against the Jacksonville Sharks.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Have you ever been to an indoor football game?
I haven't, actually.
It's a very different game
Is it?
than outdoor football.
I imagine so.
Much faster paced,
All right.
played on a smaller field.
Uh-huh.
So it really intensifies the action.
So if you're looking for some high-energy entertainment,
Yeah,
that could be it.
that could be it. And they've got a whole season of Saturday night home games.
Oh, wow.
So lots of chances to catch them.
So you could make it a regular thing.
You could.
Go with your friends.
Yeah. All right. So getting back to our natural world,
Okay.
the Arizona Sonora Desert Museum is hosting a biodiversity party also on April 12th.
Fun.
And this is part of a larger initiative, isn't it?
Yes, it's part of the Pima County Nature Challenge,
Right.
which is a really commendable effort to get the community involved in documenting local biodiversity.
Yeah. So it's about connecting with the outdoors, contributing real data.
Right, citizen science.
Yeah. And fostering a sense of stewardship for the environment.
And they'll have museum staff on hand
Oh, that's great.
to answer questions.
Yeah.
So it's a great learning opportunity for all ages.
It is. Okay. So the San Pedro House is a busy place on April 12th.
Oh, wow.
Alongside the hummingbirds, they're also having a history hike and a Celebrate the San Pedro event.
Oh, that's great.
So it sounds like a whole day dedicated to
Right.
appreciating this vital local resource.
And it's so important to connect with these,
Uh-huh.
natural resources that we have right here.
Absolutely.
And the history hike, focusing on the San Pedro house's past as part of the Little Boquillas Ranch, offers a glimpse into the area's human history, connecting it to the land itself.
Yeah.
And then the Celebrate the San Pedro event with its birding challenges, nature walks, and they have activities for kids as well.
It's nice.
Really highlights the ecological importance and natural beauty of the river.
Absolutely. Okay, so for a younger audience, the Pima Air and Space Museum
All right.
is hosting the Great Paper Airplane Fly-Off on April 12th.
That sounds fun.
And it's free. which is always a bonus for families.
Always a plus.
What a fantastic and accessible way to engage kids with basic principles of aerodynamics.
Yeah, get them thinking about science in a fun way.
Okay, so rounding out what looks like a very busy Saturday, April 12th.
I know, right?
We have the EG Stravaganza at Doris G. Thompson Park, a classic Easter celebration for families.
Music, games, prizes, and of course, egg hunts.
Egg hunts. The inclusion of an adaptive area is really thoughtful.
Oh, it's good.
Ensuring that all children can participate.
Right. Accessibility is so important.
It is. And of course, a visit from the Easter Bunny is always a hit.
Guaranteed to bring smiles.
All right. So moving into Sunday, April 13th, the Carr House is presenting a program on Yaqui and Mayo Easter celebrations.
Okay.
This sounds like a really unique opportunity to learn about the cultural traditions of our region.
Right. And exploring the Yaqui and Mayo interpretations of Easter, including significant traditions like the deer dance, offers a deeper understanding of the rich cultural tapestry of southern Arizona and Sonora.
Yeah.
And they mentioned limited occupancy.
Oh, really?
Which suggests it's a popular event. And the potential for live streaming shows they're trying to reach a wider audience.
That's great.
So that's good to know.
It is. Okay, so also happening this weekend, April 11th to the 13th, we have the Wilcox West Fest Ranch Rodeo and Chuck Wagon Cook-Off.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Now, this really evokes that spirit of the Old West.
And Wilcox has a strong ranching heritage. Mm-hmm. And this event is a fantastic way to experience that firsthand.
Yeah.
Authentic chuck wagon cooking, which is an art form in itself, combined with ranch rodeo competitions and wild horse racing.
Wow.
Offers a real taste of a different era.
And it's free admission.
Oh, wow. That's
a very accessible way to kind of
step back in time.
Yeah, step back in time. Okay, so fast forward to Earth Day.
Okay.
April 19th.
Right.
The Tucson Botanical Gardens are hosting a Celebrate Earth Day at the Gardens event.
I bet that will be popular.
Yeah. And for anyone looking to connect with nature and maybe learn some practical tips.
Right.
This sounds like a really great event.
It does, and they have a variety of family-friendly activities, from scavenger hunts to making bee hotels.
Oh, wow.
It's a great way to engage people of all ages with these environmental themes. Mm-hmm. Learning about botanical art or the role of forest fairies adds a whimsical touch.
Yeah.
While the tours and meditations offer kind of deeper ways to connect with the natural world, so it's a nice balance.
Yeah, and the Children's Museum Tucson is also hosting an Earth Day festival on April 19th, focusing on hands-on learning.
That's great, especially for kids. You know, focusing on interactive demonstrations and involving community partners is a really effective way to teach kids about sustainability and environmental awareness.
Yeah.
I mean, learning about things like recycling and composting in a hands-on way makes the concepts much more tangible and memorable.
It does. All right, so for the active among us, Run Tucson is holding an Earth Day 5K run walk at Biosphere 2 on April 19th.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible setting.
Yeah, running on the grounds of the world-famous Biosphere 2 is definitely not your average 5K.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic blend of fitness and the opportunity to explore these different biomes in a single day.
Right.
And the added bonus of live music, food trucks, and a tour makes it a really well-rounded event.
Okay, so Reed Park Zoo is having an Easter extravaganza a little later on April 19th and 20th.
An Easter egg hunt at the zoo. That's a fun twist.
Yeah, combining the excitement of an Easter egg hunt with the chance to see the zoo animals.
Yeah, create some lasting family memories.
Yeah, and they've got a special breakfast and a chance to meet the Easter Bunny.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's always fun to see how the zoo animals react to special treats.
Oh, yeah.
Now this one, registration is required.
Okay.
So it's probably a popular event.
Yeah, plan ahead.
Plan ahead.
Then later in April, on the 27th, Reed Park Zoo is hosting a Party for the Planet.
Okay.
Now, this is shifting the focus more to conservation.
Right, which is so important, and it really highlights the crucial role
that zoos play in conservation efforts, both globally and right here in our local community.
Yeah.
The chance to connect with local conservation partners, provides valuable information and ways for individuals to get involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's a really important event.
Okay, so For those who enjoy a run with a tasty reward at the end,
Okay.
we have the 13th annual Nut Run happening on April 26th.
The Nut Run. Well, that sounds interesting.
A run through a pecan orchard.
Oh, that's lovely.
That does.
And they have a pecan pancake breakfast afterwards.
Yeah.
So that's a strong incentive.
That's great. These kinds of events really celebrate
Right.
the local agricultural landscape. Okay, and then finally,
All right.
we have, for the more adventurous, the 6th annual Texas Canyon Mountain Bike Race and Fun Ride,
Okay.
also on April 26th.
Busy day.
Yeah, this sounds like a great way to explore a part of our region
Right.
that's not always accessible.
Exactly. And Texas Canyon is known for its stunning scenery. So the opportunity to bike through it is a real draw.
Yeah, I know.
And they offer both a race and a more casual fun ride,
Oh, that's nice.
even welcoming e-bikes for the latter.
Yeah.
So it makes it accessible to a wider range of cyclists.
It does. Okay, that was a huge rundown of just the local events.
Yeah.
Right.
Lots going on.
Okay, so there's a really important event for the Military and Veterans Support Network.
Okay.
That's coming up in Phoenix on April 16th and 17th, the 2025 statewide symposium in support of service members, veterans, and their families.
That's a mouthful.
It is.
But an important one.
Yeah,
This kind of symposium is crucial for bringing together
right.
people and organizations that are working to support the military community.
Yeah.
It provides a valuable platform for networking, sharing best practices, and learning about the latest resources and initiatives.
Absolutely. Okay, so now beyond the military and veteran focus, so the Tucson Desert Song Festival is mentioned as continuing throughout this period
Okay.
for vocal music enthusiasts. This sounds like a real treat.
It does. And combining these different forms of vocal music, orchestral, chamber, choral, solo, with lectures and master classes creates a really enriching experience.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're bringing in internationally acclaimed soloists to perform with local groups really speaks to the festival's caliber
Yeah.
and its contribution to the Tucson art scene.
And Tohono Chul is still hosting its Scholar Sundays in the Garden through April.
Oh, that's lovely.
It really does sound like a lovely way to enjoy some live music.
Right.
In a beautiful setting.
A relaxed Sunday afternoon with live music.
Yeah.
In a beautiful garden setting, you can't go wrong.
You can't. And being free for members
All right.
is a nice hook that encourages engagement.
Right.
Okay, so we've still got a few other community events to mention. They're also holding a job fair at their downtown center in Sierra Vista on April 18th.
Oh, a job fair.
Yeah, these local job fairs can be really valuable.
Right. Connecting those job seekers
Yeah.
with opportunities right here in their community.
Absolutely. And they made this one free and open to the public
Oh, nice.
without registration.
So no barriers.
No barrier, so it allows a wide range of job seekers to connect with potential employers.
Okay.
And of course, it wouldn't be April in Tucson without the Pima County Fair,
Of course not.
running from April 17th to 27th.
The Pima County Fair, that's a real Southern Arizona institution.
Okay.
A massive annual event.
Yeah.
Draws people from all over the region. It's got that classic fairground mix, concerts, rides, food, exhibits, and then the agricultural showcases like the rodeo and the livestock competitions.
Right.
There's always something new to see and do
Always.
beyond just the thrill rides.
Yeah. By exploring these events and resources together,
Right.
you've gained a clearer understanding of what's going on and maybe even discovered something that sparks your interest.
Right, or offers a new opportunity
Yeah.
or a new way to get involved.
makes you think about how much information is constantly circulating at the local level.
Right.
And sometimes all it takes is a focused look to uncover some real gems.
Yeah,